Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hi, Masha. We are so excited to have you.
I'm sorry. There was a technical problem and I was figuring it out, but it seems like my, let's say, device has some problems, so I couldn't just fix it there. So I'm joining from another device.
That's fantastic. But
I'm sorry that you had to wait for me. And shall we begin?
Absolutely. So, good afternoon. Firstly, it's an absolute pleasure welcoming all of our guests. Today, delegates tuning from all around the UK. We are recording live from London. And for those who would not be able to actually join us today or did not have enough patience to wait, we will be publishing this recording at our website tomorrow. And so today we have a very special webinar, which is presented by our head of Smarty Accounting Customer Experience, Masha Zamani. Masha will present her secrets for successful cloud accounting in small business. So just to give you a bit of an idea, Masha worked with hundreds of businesses to help them optimize their accounting and finance, as well as train them to increase productivity and save a lot of time. So believe me when I say that she knows what she's talking about. And as I said, I'm so happy that she's with us now live. So without further ado, Masha, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Agnes. Thank you so much. And the pleasure is mine. So thank you, everybody, for joining me in this webinar. And I hope that this will help you to increase productivity and enhance and boost the revenue that you want in your business. Actually, let's just start with a quick biography of what we do and what we are. Let's get back to the first slide. You can actually read about us, here in our website, www.smartysoftware.net. And we are, let's say, a software company based in London. And we are proud to help many, many businesses all around the UK to help them manage actually their business and help them, sort things out better and in less time and with less effort. So here, this is beautiful Agnes on the left corner. And she's our CMO, and we are so proud to work with her. And this is me. You can see my face here, and you can contact me via email and, let's say, the phone number. What we are going to do in this webinar is that actually we want to know how cloud accounting can help small businesses grow and manage their business. So here first, let's go to the root of what we are going to present here. We are going to give you an introduction to how can you use technology to supercharge your business and all you need to do about GDPR. And actually, we went further to financial aspects and how you're going to use the technology to get organized, how you're going to issue your invoices and chase payments, and all you need to do about your financials, and tools and small tips that, after working with several businesses, I now understand that, okay, this trick can help you in some ways. So it might help you. And they are related to HMRC and making tax digital and all the things that is going on lately. So yes, let's start to answer the question of why do we need an accounting software for our business? So this is actually the question of many, believe me, because, they say that, okay, we are doing well on our Excel, I don't know, with our accountants, blah, blah, blah. So, after a time, you will realize that some of the little things that you have done before are going to put you in, major troubles. By major, I mean it will take your time, it will take your energy, and in some cases, the documents that you are going to submit to your departments or relevant things that you are going to deal with are rooted from the same things that you have done from the first. So in order to follow the changes in tax regulation, as we all know about HMRC and the regulation that applies to all businesses with a threshold of more than £85,000, let's say if you want to grow your business functionality, businesses now can no longer underestimate the importance of comprehensive accounting solution. By comprehensive accounting solution, I do not mean, the complex one, you don't know what to do with the software. I mean the simple one that you can work with. Okay, so accounting on the basic, we can say that it is the function of organizing the financial data that you have in your business. And its goal is to add transparency, efficiency, and maximum real-time insight to support your business decisions. Of course, if you do not know what is going on in your business, you cannot make smart business decisions. So here, when you have, all of your documents, all of your financial documents at a single place, you will get to know, okay, what steps should I do next? So this will come at your hand. Another question might come that, okay, what if I want to keep on doing the traditional accounting? So what's wrong with that? You would face a lot of paperwork every now and then. I mean, you will notice that, okay, I have a lot of papers, I have a lot of documents, a lot of receipts, a lot of bills that I don't know what exactly the connection is to this month, to the next month, I don't know. And you don't know what to do with them. So if you use an accounting software, you will not face crumbled paperwork every day again. So another thing that might come in your side is that you would not know where your business actually stands when you are ready to expand your business, if you are not ready to expand that, or for example, what steps can you do or can you take next? And the estimation of your business will, not be really precise. You might not actually want to manage how to do that, or you do not know how to take the smart decision. You need to actually talk to somebody constantly, maybe your advisor, maybe your accountant, to understand what is going on. But when you are having your financials at the same time in a software, you will know without without asking your accountant what to do or where am I standing. The costs are going to decrease because you are in charge of the financials and you do not need to charge your accountant every month. So for example, every quarter you are going to go to the advisor, go to the accountant and say that, okay, this is my books, so what do you advise? You can just manage it that way and you are fully in the know of your, let's say, core financials. And also in this way, you are going to save a lot of time that you cannot do it with traditional accounting by managing the data without the paperwork, and you can just do it with your own, and there is no need for others to come to you and say, okay, do this, do that, and whatever. So with an accounting software, as I was mentioning, you can have internal process control, the complete internal process control. You know exactly what is going on in your business. You can support your decisions, you can have proofs, and you can provide that proof and support it. And you can report what is going on there. Actually, maybe sometimes you think that, okay, I am doing very well, I am making money, but you do not realize that you have some loans, you have some funds, and in that way, you are not going to manage it really well. But with software solution, you can just do it like a piece of cake. So you can combine your business challenges with opportunities. We are going to get back to that later. And you can have the financial planning and achieve new levels of transparency as HMRC requires all of the businesses. So let's say, this is a question of many, many people, that why should we, deal with GDPR?
Hi, Masha. I don't think we can hear you.
Hello?
Okay. Yes, that's good now. Thanks. We
All right.
lost you there for a sec.
Thank you. Sorry. So let's see. Where was I? I was talking about GDPR. Okay, let's get back to the CRM software that I was mentioning. Why do you need a CRM? That's because you're going to follow up a lot of contacts. You're going to have to deal with a lot of people, and you want to follow them up. You know, when you want to make a good business decision, you have to know that, okay, who are your audiences and how are you going to manage to deal with them? So here with a CRM software, you can follow them up easier, and you do not have to actually deal with, a lot of marketing, and you will save a lot of your time and your money on your existing customers. So GDPR here comes at our hand to help us know that, okay, which one of the customers want to hear from us and which do not. GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation, applies automatically to all 28 members of the European Union. And if you are not following that, it means that you are going to be found guilty, and you are going to unfortunately be fined up to 20 million pounds, or 4% of the company's annual turnover. That's, really huge. That's huge. So in order to follow that up, you must choose a software that follows the GDPR, that is approved by that, and you can work with that, without any doubt. So another thing that we can get to that is making tax digital. As we all know, taxing is a pain in the neck. So since its launch on 1st of April 2019, HMRC requires all the businesses that are VAT registered to submit their VAT returns online. It means that you cannot do it by yourself. You have to have a bridging software. So this regulation is conducted for the businesses with a threshold of about 85,000 pounds, and consequently, you will no longer be able to submit your VAT returns manually, and you need a bridging software, as I mentioned before. Before submitting your VAT returns to HMRC, you should choose the right scheme that fits your business. And based on the type of accounting you are doing, maybe it's accrual, maybe it's cash, you should actually choose that and then follow that. So here we can say that a accounting software will really help you. And this is something that you are going to use a lot in your business. So issuing an invoice, or let's say when you are trading with somebody or with a client, you have to know that, okay, how much is the tax amount, and you have to include that. So you must put up with the VAT rates at the time of charging your clients. The brilliant choice in accounting software is selecting the one that takes care of taxation automatically and represents your tax files to be sent to HMRC. So here, you shouldn't worry about, submitting the tax returns and all of that. And in this way, you will avoid tax errors and tax penalties, follow tax easier, and increase your efficiency. So what should we do now? What is the, tips and tricks that I was talking about at first? The basic things that you might consider, and you should consider, let's say, is that at the very first stage, you should store all your financial documents from the scratch. Even it is really, really tiny and you think that it is not important, it is actually important. You have to say goodbye to crumbled receipts and long lost expenses. Sometimes the expenses are like tickets, water bills, and little papers that you think, they are not much to be included in your expenses. But having all of your expenses and all of your receipt monies together will inform you the situation of your business. What you need to do is to upload each of your expenses so that the documents can be categorized and referred to, and no cost would slip from your fingers. All your bank receipts should be stored in a single place, so upload your documents to your software and give referrals at the times that you need them. Attach previous transactions or any other must-have document to your transaction with the Smarty accounting and make the customers know that you are really precise. The next thing that you really need to be aware of is that you have to visualize your business even when you are out and about. So there are some times that you need to, go on a vacation, but there is no need that you really go on a vacation and be off about your business. You have to have some connection with that. And by vacation, I do not mean really vacation, literally vacation. Sometimes you need to attend meetings, sometimes you're not in the office, or maybe you're working remotely. So one of the most highlighted feature for online accounting software is the benefit of cloud technology. Now, most great accounting softwares are powered by cloud technology, and by a study it is showed that many people, nearly 86% of the people, enjoy working with cloud accounting better than the usual one. So if your software is built in the cloud, it gives you the accessibility to reach your financial data wherever you are. As long as you have an internet connection, you can immediately take action for unexpected issues from your smartphone, your laptop, or whatever. You can keep working even when you are out and about. An iOS or an Android app can really help you with immediate invoices, and that will really affect your customers, believe me. And you can send reminders, you can send, let's say, controlling bank statements and amaze your customers. So most accounting softwares now are integrated with other facilities to make you totally independent and fulfill the need to use multiple software at once. But cloud is something else. So you can have access to it wherever you are and whenever you want. The thing that is really important, and most of the people, just take it easy and do not pay much attention to that, is the cash flow. How much money comes to your account, how much money goes, the expenses. And, they say that, okay, we will make that balance. But how will you make that balance if you do not know what is going on in your business? Beside understanding where your money is going to and coming from, you need to see the progress of your business in real time. You need to see where your business stands. So a made-to-order dashboard can really help you this way. From up-to-date sales reports to outstanding invoices and current cash flow and ultimate expenses, you don't have to rely on a fragmented array of different software packages, files, and devices to get the job done. The accounting software that you choose must have all of them together. So, in the dashboard section, in any software, I'm not really pointing at our software because I am going to just give you some information about your business. You have to discover which customer has paid you, who hasn't, and whose invoices are overdue, and you need to follow them up. So you won't be successful in sales if you don't keep up with the time of receiving money. Maybe you expect them to pay you and, something comes up and they don't. So here, you need to have the access to them and you need to know what time they are going to pay you. And the good news for overseas traders is that with an accounting software, you don't have to rely on other people. You can choose the currency and you can take an action from your accounting software. So here you can work with different currencies. So another thing that is really important, I think, I hope I'm not tiring you. So if you have any questions, the questions are welcome. So please ask me and I will get back to them later. Let's go to the next part to take care of the math. Of course, I was not the best in high school and in college with math, but it really, really matters in your business. So one thing that I find real blessing in accounting software is that you do not need to be great at math.
Masha, we have lost you again. If you could check your audio, please. I do want to hear more actually about the math issues. So please get online. Okay, you back.
Can you hear me
Great.
now?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. So I was saying that if you use an accounting software, you do not need to be really great at math, and it does it for you really easy. So the other thing, before getting to how to work smarter, not work harder, of course, I know that it is something that you have really dealt with, is that how to plan the business ahead. How can we plan our business ahead on, we have to set a limitation for ourselves. We have to see what the budget is, and we have to limit the expenses there. So whether you are planning to expand your business, you should always consider the budget as much as financial reports with it. Your financial records will come at your hand when you want to get the attention of investors or when you want to get the business loans. Keeping up with your budget and detecting budget variances will help you to cut on unnecessary costs and plan the future of your business. Now that we know how to plan the business, how to be up to date with the cash flow, how to visualize the business, and store the financial documents, of course, they are followed step by step. It will lead you to the point that you can say, okay, I am working really smart. So how does that happen? Comprehensive accounting software is not necessarily complex. In fact, you do not have to be an accountant or spend a great deal of time and money on your accounting course to get to know what is going on in your core financials. A straightforward, simple, and fast operating accounting software will really shrink the workload for you and group all your Excel files and undocumented transactions in a single place. The diagrams and charts will show you, how good you are doing. It will interpret your sales, receipts, and expenses in your financial year. Therefore, you will grasp the idea of how your business is performing, recognize your best-selling services or products, and your best-selling customers. So let's just move forward to the other one, which is the solution. We all have some problems in the business. We might sometimes, deal with the difficulties. We don't know what to do next. So the solution is that no matter what the essence of your business is, you can always find the perfect accounting software for your business. Of course, relying too much on your accounting solution is not really good. You need to always cooperate, and you always ask for your accountant or advisor's advice, but you need to prioritize your accounting. That will help you later and in a way that you didn't expect that. If you do your accounting on a regular basis, if you keep track on the books that you are collecting, you are going to make it really easier, and you are going to pave the way for the other things and other upcoming issues that may come at your hands. And as I mentioned, authorize your books, authorize your records with your accountant, and just ask for others, ask for somebody in charge. That's how you are performing. Just negotiate how you can inject more sales and how can you perform well. Maybe sometimes you need to cut on your expenses. Maybe sometimes you need to add something to your business. And maybe you have to focus on some of your customers. So here you need to ask for others' help. I now thank you so much for your patience, and I have to apologize that at first hand we had some technical problems, and I hope it helps you here. You can just go to our website and you can read about Smarty software, and here we have a great team that can support you with no hidden charges, and we are at your service. So that's for me now. If anybody has any question, I am at your service.
Hi, Masha.
Hey.
I got few actually questions through Twitter. I know we don't have much time because of the delay, but Obviously, you have worked with many businesses over the last months and years, and you help them optimize accounting. I mean, on the top of your head, and I know it might be quite difficult to kind of ask you on the spot, but what do you think is the sort of the most common mistake a lot of business owners do when they start the business? If you could just kind of give us your thoughts on that.
So I can tell you that the first thing is that, okay, they let go of all of the documentation. The next one is that they don't really do their bookkeepings, let's say, on a regular basis. So they will lose track of what they are doing in their business. And let's say underestimating the power of accounting and what accounting may bring for them. So
Yeah.
let's see.
That's good. Wow, there was quite a few. So obviously you have a lot of experience with that. And then just sort of coming back to Smarty. Obviously, Smarty is on the market for a few years and been supporting thousands of small businesses. What is your favorite feature in Smarty accounting?
Oh my God. So let me think. Oh, there is no think. There is no think. I know that, by the way. I love the main dashboard, and I love how it makes actually tax digital, the VAT registration, the submitting VAT files. I love that part. And the other thing that I really like about it is that I do not have to navigate everything and get to the thing that I want. We have some, let's say, shortcuts there. So I can get to know what am I doing. If I want to issue an invoice, okay, I just press on the button of the shortcut and then boom, I can issue an invoice. So it's really easy. And because of the app, I can see that it's super cool.
Fantastic. Yeah, I love it too. Well, Masha, thank you so much. I can tell you now that we got already a lot of emails, people saying that, it was a great webinar and they've asked if we can do something else next month. So get ready. We'll have another webinar coming up, and everyone for tuning in and listening to Masha's top 10 tips. And there is more webinars coming up next month. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you for handling the situation. I really enjoyed presenting with you, and I hope that it was helpful for people who attended that.
Absolutely. Have a good day.
You too have a lovely day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.